Welcome back, guys. Today's video is packed with three solid betting tips. We have two odds double sleeps and one positive EV. Now, yesterday being Saturday, the Bundesliga concluded, and I even posted in my Telegram channel that these whole matches that they will play, they will score a lot of goals in all of them, and in all the matches they played over 1.5. But what I said on the Telegram was that you should do well and pick out over 2.5 from these matches, at least 5 to 6 matches. By the end of the day, all the teams played over one. So imagine you played over 1.5 in all of the Bundesliga games and check how much you're going to be making. Now, today, the La Liga is going to be concluding. I'm not going to say La Liga will have goals, but I believe there are some matches where there will be so many bookings because we know how the Spanish guys used to play. They have passion just like the Portuguese guys and will I say the Italians also. In the Premier League, sometimes they can go rough, sometimes they can be conservative. We all know how the Premier League is. But there's one match you have to look out for today in the Spanish La Liga season ending is Levante versus Mallorca. One is 19th, the other is 18th. The same point. Anybody that loses is automatically gone. If both of them draw, there's high chance that they will, drop down. That is, I don't know, the person that is above them is also on this is they have it has the same point with them, but with goal difference. Now, if they draw, both of them will go. So there has to be a winner in that match. And Levante is playing at home. But I'm not here to start talking about the games. We haven't started calling out the predictions for today. Now, yesterday, based on our predictions, we were not lucky to win anything. But this kind of things happen in football. And like I said yesterday, I even did a poll on my Telegram channel and I asked, did anybody win yesterday? I mean, I had over 17 votes. Only one person selected that he won. Though I won something, though I didn't share it. It was Semenyo shot on target. It was on BetKing, and they had a boost prediction. This BetKing used to roll out these boost odds that they'll just pick out one selection and tell you to stake on it. The odd was around 2 odds. Semenyo 1+ shot on, and I was even lucky. Semenyo scored the winner in the FA Cup final. Now Chelsea lost. That is like the seventh straight final in domestic cup. Bro, you guys need to really, really evaluate yourself. It is very, very, very bad that you're losing finals back to back. Forget about it. See, when I hear Chelsea fans celebrating the Conference Cup and be the Conference League, you don't know what you're celebrating. Look at the teams that are playing the Conference League final. Crystal Palace and Rayo Vallecano. Just imagine the people winning the Conference League. If you are down, you are down. Just say it. You didn't do well. Now you needed the FA Cup to qualify for the Europa League to go to the to Europe, and that also was bad. James came back, Kobe came back, but at least we saw some flashes of. Though I didn't watch the game, but based on the scoreline, I know Chelsea was really, really conservative in that game. Let me not fill you guys with different matters. Let's jump to the business of today. Now, before I start calling out the predictions, if you enjoy playing daily tips and football predictions and you enjoy the analysis, hit the like button and also subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos. You can also turn on the post notification. Let's begin. I'll start with the handicap picks. We have Sevilla versus Real Madrid. Now, they are not Sevilla. I believe they can't go to relegation. There are so many teams under them that will likely drop points. So Sevilla, they a bit safe, if I'll put it that way. Remember, Sevilla has just been purchased by Sergio Ramos, his boyhood club. Real Madrid, with their chaos and everything, Madrid will want to finish the season on a high. They beat Oviedo in the last game, 2 goals to nil. It wasn't a convincing win for me because the first half ended in a draw. So I feel like Madrid will rotate probably, and with the whole issues of Mbappe, God, I don't even understand. I just want the La Liga to. I don't even like hearing about Madrid right now because it's just chaos. I'm giving Madrid 2 goals handicap because I believe it will be hard for Sevilla to beat them 2-0. It's not like it won't be possible, but Sevilla, both of them do not have anything to fight for in this game. So this match will be filled with free flowing football. So, Madrid fans, you get to watch Constantino today again. I don't know where you guys purchased that guy from. That guy is a serial. He's the Ugarte of Madrid. I don't know. Let's move. Real Sociedad versus Valencia. Sociedad has already qualified for the Europa League by winning the Copa del Rey, and they are safe in the league. So they are relaxed. They are playing this match at home. Their form, I know their fans will not even complain with the way they've been losing and drawing matches. But this one they're playing it at home. We have Valencia. Valencia might, they are almost the same thing with Sevilla. They might be safe. I think they have 43 points or so, so they might be safe. I'm giving Valencia 3 goals handicap. I believe this match will not produce a lot of goals because both of them will just, I don't know. Both of them, if you look at their head to head, it doesn't produce goals. This fixture. Let's move. Levante versus Mallorca, the match I was talking about. I'm giving Levante 2 goals handicap. This is plus 1.5, or you can go with 2 goals handicap to beat Mallorca. Levante, they are playing at home, they are battling relegation. Um, there's a lot to fight for. This match will be, chaos. And I believe this match will have a lot of goals. This match will also have a lot of bookings. And probably this match will end in a both team to score. The way I'm seeing it, both team to score is highly likely to happen. Let's move. Man United versus Nottingham Forest. This is Casemiro's last home game. Bruno Fernandes is chasing the assist record. You know, Man United has given Carrick the job, and Carrick will not want to, drop any point in this game. So I feel like United will win this game. To be sincere, I feel like United will win this game. They're playing at home also, and in their last season, over 10 games at home, they haven't lost. And ever since Carrick took the job, Man United has been scoring at least 1 goal, bar the Sunderland match. That was why I feel like that Sunderland match they just used it to, that game is just the way Barca played Alaves. They use it to sweep people's money. Because tell me how United will play a match. You know these guys always score. They could not. Kuhan was the only one that got a shot on target in the second half. In the first half, nothing. It was just barren for United. Lamens kept us in that game. I'm giving Nottingham Forest 3 goals handicap. Nottingham Forest are suffering from a lot of injuries, and the Aston Villa trashed them in the Europa League semi-final, so they are really really hot. But these guys, whenever they play Man United, it's a different ball game. This Nottingham Forest, whenever they see the teams like United, Chelsea, even Arsenal, they will just tight their boots really well. So that is what I'm giving them. I believe United will win, but United defense has been very, very generous this season. We have been generous. Even the least team, Grimsby scored against us. You get so United might win, but United might also concede. So that is my rationale for giving Nottingham Forest 3 goals handicap. Let's move. Brentford versus Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace are in the Europa Conference League final, so they will rotate. They are going to bench their senior players. They will rotate. They are not going to the relegation. They are safe in the table. Brentford have everything to fight for in this game. They need to qualify for either the Conference League or the Europa League. Now that Chelsea lost that game, so in the from 1 to 8 in the Premier League, we go to Europe. From first position to 8. So there's a lot of things to fight for. I'm giving them 2 goals handicap. Then finally we have Newcastle versus West Ham. This is the most risky pick in this selection. Newcastle has been having a very, very patchy form. They have been lackadaisical. And Newcastle, most of their senior players are back from injury. But even with the injury that they have had, the injury boost that they've had, that their players don't come back. There are Guimaraes, there are Tonali, probably Joe Linton, Harvey Barnes, so many of them got on. Still, they haven't been winning games convincingly. They've been drawing, they've been losing, just here and there, scraping points. They know they are safe in the league. West Ham are the ones fighting for their lives. In the 18th position, if they drop points today, and they can't afford to drop points. That's just the truth. If they lose today, then it is over. If they drop point today, it is over. Because I believe currently Tottenham have, I think, 3 points above them. Let me check the table. West Ham have 36 points. Spurs have 38 points. So if they drop points today, it will be very, very catastrophic for them. That is why I'm giving them 2 goals on the cap. Newcastle might likely win the game, but I watched that Arsenal versus West Ham game. I saw how conservative they were at home, and hmm, I don't know, but my spirit is just telling me that Premier League. I've been saying this a long time. I doubt Premier League, if they would want to choose who should go to relegation, it will be West Ham, because I believe with the fans of Tottenham and the merchandise and everything that Tottenham upholds, they will not want a big six to be relegated. That would be a dent on the English EPL. Forget what we are saying. English Premier League is tough. Madrid will not survive it. Barcelona will not survive it, bro. Do you know what PSG is doing in League One? It isn't. It is the Farmers League, but they've been able to, be resting their players, and they're performing really, really well in the Champions League. And it is showing. 2 Champions League final, 2 seasons in a row. They might win it, they might lose this second one. But you're seeing the result now of them playing in a non-competitive league that they can rotate. Dembele can start 7 matches in the season. You get, and win the player of the season. Desiree Doué can start about 12 or 13 matches in the season and win young player of the season. Why the player that won the golden boot isn't called to the French national team, isn't given any award in the French League One. That is what it is. So now that we are looking at this, West Ham, 2 goals handicap. They should try. That is my only fear for this sleep. Now let's move for the second sleep. We have United versus Nottingham Forest. Like I say, United most likely to win the game. United to win or draw. Real Sociedad versus Valencia under 4.5. Sevilla Madrid under 4.5. Levante Mallorca over 1.5. Now the positive EV. Man United, Nottingham Forest, Man U straight win. 2 goals up at 1.58 odds. Now let me know your thoughts on the comment section. I wish us the best of luck. Remember to stake responsibly, because this video is for informational purposes only. Bye for now.